Left Walford behind. Couldn't take no more. Sharon's mind games were frying my nut. 1 minute it's love, next minute she's shagging Ian Beale in my kitchen. Again, I needed peace, countryside, fresh air, new start. Instead I got Yeovil. Smells like a bin full of ham. Swore off the booze after waking up in a skip outside Ilford, with lipstick on me chest and no memory, but the Doom Bar looked at me like Sharon used to, before she turned into a snake with a push-up bra. The William Dampier smells like bleach and broken men. But if you ignore the bloke napping in the condiment tray, it's got potential. My new Queen Vic, if the Queen Vic had syphilis. Trudged past Glover's Walk Looks Like Me, and Grant had a punch-up in it after Mum told us we were adopted. Then I hit the so-called Yeovil amphitheatre, felt like I'd walked into Pat Butcher's ashtray, grey, cracked and full of blokes named Darren shouting at pigeons. Outside Poppins, there's this scruffy bloke staring into some chips, muttering to himself, looked exactly like Ian Beale if life had finally caught up and booted him in the bollocks. I froze. Part of me thought it was Ian. Other part hoped it wasn't, because I was 2 seconds away from launching him through the window for old time's sake.
Please, Phil, do whatever you can to help me. I just want to leave Yeovil and get back home to Walford. I don't know why you even bothered coming here. You'll end up like me.
I stared at him, thought about it, then grunted. I've had worse, Ian. I was married to Sharon Weiss. Then I carried on walking up Middle Street, past the bookies and a bloke pissing in a plant pot. Went into Burger King, needed salt, fat, something to soak up the Doom Bar and the despair. Place stank of bleach and teenage heartbreak, but I felt oddly hopeful. Thought, maybe Yeovil ain't so bad. Maybe I can start again. Then the cashier turned round. Grey hair in a bun, eyes like Judgment Day. It was Doc Cotton, wearing a paper crown and asking if I wanted fries with that. I blinked. My hands started shaking. Whispered, "You're dead, Doc."
No, Phil, not dead. I have gone to Yeovil. You could say this is a place where people are as good as dead, but after I left the square, I came here and started a new life. Burger King is where I now work, and I'm very happy too, so then what will it be?
Legged it out of Burger King like I'd seen a ghost, 'cause maybe I had. Doc Cotton in a BK? Nah, that ain't right. Heart pounding, I staggered up the high street, wondering if the doc's new meds were melting my brain. Then I saw Tesco, and it all made sense, sod the pills. In Yeovil, there's only one cure. Drink. Looked at the Frosty Jacks. Thought about my new liver. Then thought, sod it, I'm in Yeovil now. Ended up behind the church, what they call the beach. Just grass, gravestones, and a sense of doom hanging in the air like Lynn Slater's perfume. Saturday in between 2 cracked headstones, sipping Frosty Jacks, listening to a lad argue with a crow. Peaceful, in a Yeovil sort of way. It weren't Marbella, but there were no Sharon, no Keanu, and no risk of being glassed with a WKD bottle. Just me, the cider, and the dead.